President Trump is renewing his push to ban state AI regulations. He announced plans to sign an executive order to give the federal government sweeping authority over artificial intelligence in a Truth Social post this morning. And Tennessee is one of the states with the most at stake. It was a historic piece of legislation, the first of its kind.
Every one of you who's an artist or an engineer or a producer, you have a gift, and it's unique to you, and it's very important that it not be copied, stolen, mocked. It's very important that that be protected.
The Elvis Act, which stands for Ensuring Likeness, Voice, and Image Security, does just that, making it a Class A misdemeanor to use AI to steal or otherwise misuse an artist's voice. It's just one of Tennessee's many AI regulations, making the volunteer state a leader in artificial intelligence. But now, the guardrail meant to protect voices could be drowned out by a sweeping move from the White House. President Donald Trump posting on Truth Social, he plans to sign an executive order to ban state AI regulations, writing, quote, "There must be only one rulebook if we're going to continue to lead in AI." The proposal, first included in a draft version of his so-called One Big Beautiful Bill, Tennessee Republicans voicing their opposition at the time.
And quite frankly, for an administration that has really been focused on returning authority back to the states, this is one aspect of this piece of legislation that I'm quite disappointed in.
Somebody has to be the watchdog. If the federal government wants to come in with a comprehensive plan, that's great. But in the meantime, we can't just give them a blank slate and the ability to do whatever they want.
But Trump is renewing his push, arguing multiple different state regulations overcomplicate the progression of AI, writing, quote, "You can't expect a company to get 50 approvals every time they want to do something." His plans, raising questions about what happens to Tennessee's AI protections, plus its newly formed AI Advisory Council. President Trump says he plans to sign the executive order this week. It's unclear what would happen after that because there aren't many details about how the order is worded, including how it would be executed.